Hey guys, tonight we begin with a journey into the incredibly disciplined and often misunderstood world of the geisha, revealing the profound artistry, dedication, and silent sacrifices that shaped these living works of art. We'll uncover the hidden truths behind the elaborate makeup and exquisite kimonos, exploring a life dedicated to beauty and tradition. So, before you become a geisha, take a moment to like the video and subscribe if you enjoy our content. And let us know in the comments where you're watching from and what time it is. It's always a joy to see how many people from all over the world are ready for this journey. Now, dim the lights, close your eyes, feel your body deeply relax, leaving the day behind. Forget who you are right now, and let's begin your new life as the geisha tonight. Congratulations, you've just woken up in a traditional okiya in Kyoto, late 19th century. The good news, you're surrounded by exquisite silk and the scent of plum blossoms. The bad news, the silence of the okiya holds a lifetime of demanding expectations. Your futon is thin, the air carries the faint, persistent scent of white lead makeup and burning incense. There's no soft pillow, but a small, hard support for your intricate hairstyle. The silk of your simple night kimono feels cool against your skin, a stark contrast to the heavy, elaborate garments of your waking hours. You blink awake as the delicate chime of a small nearby temple bell signals the first hint of dawn. It's not a rude awakening, but a subtle, inescapable call to another day of dedication. Your room is small, tatami mats covering the floor, a single sliding shoji screen offering a glimpse of a tiny, manicured garden. The air is always subtly perfumed by the blend of green tea, polished wood, and the faint, sweet scent of traditional Japanese confections. Privacy is a luxury, as the sounds of the okiya, the distant strumming of a shamisen, hushed conversations, the rustle of silk are never truly absent. You try to stretch, but your body is stiff, accustomed to hours kneeling and holding precise postures. You're barely 16, but the discipline has already etched itself into your muscles. Your neck aches from the hard pillow, a constant reminder of the elaborate coiffure you will soon wear, and your feet, though still young, already carry the memory of countless hours in wooden sandals. The sounds of the okiya are a constant, gentle hum, a symphony of domesticity and nascent artistry. You hear the soft swish of a broom on tatami in a distant corridor, a sound both mundane and significant, as if sweeping away the remnants of the outside world, preparing the space for a new day. From another room, the delicate, mournful plink of a shamisen string being tuned, a melody that speaks of beauty and melancholy, practices echoing through the thin paper screens, a constant reminder of the arduous musical journey ahead. Hushed conversations drift in and out, perhaps the okasan, the mother of the house, discussing intricate arrangements with a merchant, or an older maiko practicing her formal greetings, her voice a soft, almost ethereal cadence, perfectly modulated. These sounds, at first alien and overwhelming, are steadily becoming the new, inescapable rhythm of your existence, a soothing, yet ever-present background to your unfolding life. They are the pulse of the okiya, a constant companion that will lull you to sleep and greet your dawn. This okiya, this traditional geisha house, is no longer merely a dwelling. It is your entire world, your universe, enclosed within wooden beams and sliding screens, a self-contained cosmos where the outside world holds little sway. The vibrant, boisterous world you once knew, the bustling streets filled with commoners, the familiar faces of your birth family, the carefree, unburdened laughter of childhood, they are all slowly, irrevocably receding, like a ship slowly disappearing over the horizon, leaving only the faintest echo in the deepest corners of your memory. Here, within these carefully guarded, almost sacred walls, you are actively shedding the girl you once were, piece by precious piece. You are now a shikomi, a humble servant, a fledgling in training, a blank canvas upon which a new, exquisitely detailed identity will be meticulously painted, stroke by disciplined stroke, erasing the old, embracing the new. Imagine for a moment the profound, almost spiritual weight of letting go of your very essence, your given name, the sound of it, the comforting familiarity that resonated with every fiber of your being, the echo of your entire past, your lineage, your personal history. It is gently, yet firmly, taken from you. It is a quiet, powerful ritual, a symbolic death of the old self, a conscious step into a new existence. You are given a new name, a name often imbued with poetry or a reference to nature, one chosen with deep foresight and intention by the okasan, the formidable matriarch who now holds the delicate threads of your destiny in her powerful hands. This new name is not just a label, it is a profound, mystical link connecting you irrevocably to the unbroken lineage of this house, to the countless graceful sisters who walk this arduous path before you, and to those who will follow in your footsteps, generations yet unborn. It is a subtle, yet utterly profound act of severance, a quiet, yet soul-deep surrender. Your old life, your dreams, your childish hopes, your very identity is not truly forgotten, for memory lingers, but it is set aside, carefully folded and placed in a lacquered chest, like a precious unworn kimono, waiting in the deep shadows for a time that may never truly come again. You understand implicitly that to become a geisha, you must first cease to be just yourself. The very air itself feels imbued with the ancient, unyielding weight of tradition, thick with unspoken rules that govern every subtle gesture, every precise glance, every carefully chosen word. The comforting, yet ever-present scent of polished hinoki wood and freshly swept tatami mats is the very breath of this house, a grounding aroma that mingles seamlessly with the delicate, sweet fragrance of burning incense, often sandalwood or plum blossom, and the occasional, tantalizing waft of simmering dashi broth from the communal kitchen, promising a simple but nourishing meal. You are learning, day by patient day, to interpret these subtle scents, these fleeting aromas that serve as profound clues to the day's progression, the activities of others, the very deep, resonant heartbeat of the okiya itself. You absorb them, not just with your nose, but with your very soul, as part of your new silent language, a language understood only by those within these walls. Every single object within this house, from the grandest, intricately embroidered kimono draped over a stand, to the smallest, perfectly formed tea whisk crafted from bamboo, whispers a silent story of dedication, of artistry, of centuries of patient, unwavering refinement. The perfectly arranged wildflowers in the tokonoma alcove, their petals seemingly effortless yet meticulously placed, each blossom chosen for its fleeting beauty, the delicate paper-thin porcelain teacups, each one a miniature work of art, waiting for the ritual of the tea ceremony, the intricate hand-painted patterns on the sliding shoji screens that divide your world, depicting serene landscapes or poetic scenes. Nothing here is accidental. Everything is placed with a profound, almost sacred purpose, adhering to an aesthetic that speaks volumes of the deep value placed on beauty, harmony, and impermanence. You are no longer merely an eager observer. You are now becoming an integral, living part of this exquisite, fragile art, a fledgling, tentative brushstroke in a grand, ever-unfolding masterpiece that spans generations. Your new family here is not bound by the casual, often tumultuous ties of blood, but by the far stronger, more intricate bonds of shared destiny, common purpose, and unwavering discipline. The other young girls, some even younger than you, share your silent, arduous journey, their eyes reflecting a similar mixture of nascent hope, quiet apprehension, and the vast, unwritten future. There are the older sisters, the experienced Maiko, whose every graceful movement, every poised gesture, you observe with a mixture of profound awe and growing, nervous anticipation. Their ethereal beauty, their captivating artistry, their serene, almost impenetrable confidence. These are the powerful aspirations that now silently guide your every waking moment, becoming your new North Star. And then there is the Okasan, the undisputed, formidable head of this entire household, whose presence is both comforting and formidable. Her word is the absolute law, her gaze both stern and, at times, unexpectedly nurturing, a powerful, unwavering guiding force in this new, bewildering, and often daunting chapter of your life. She is the unwavering anchor, the one who meticulously holds the countless delicate threads of these young lives together, tirelessly shaping them, day by patient day, into the intricate, breathtaking tapestry that is a geisha's existence. The transition feels like shedding an old skin, a process that is both subtly painful and profoundly necessary for growth. You observe every minute detail, you listen with an intensity you never knew you possessed. You absorb every single nuance of this new, demanding world, every subtle shift in tone, every unspoken expectation. You are learning, slowly, deliberately, to move through this sacred space with a quiet, almost imperceptible grace, to speak in soft, melodious tones that carry unspoken meanings and veiled wit, to hold your body with an acute awareness of every muscle, every posture, every subtle angle, a level of precise, unyielding discipline that was never, ever demanded of you before. The outside world, with its cacophony of bustling streets, its mundane concerns, its fleeting pleasures, begins to feel increasingly distant, a hazy, almost forgotten memory, like a half-remembered dream that no longer holds real sway. Here, within the sacred enclosed space of the okiya, a different reality takes hold, one forged in the fires of disciplined beauty, unwavering dedication, and profound, sometimes wrenching, transformation. You are entering a truly sacred space, a hidden world of hushed whispers and profound, enduring strengths, where every single detail matters with exquisite importance, and every single lesson, no matter how small, is a critical, unwavering step towards an artistry that will ultimately define your very being, your very soul. You are now a daughter of the okiya. The sun, a gentle painter of the morning, slowly ascends over the ancient rooftops of Kyoto, casting long, soft shadows across the inner courtyards of the okiya. For you, the young shikomi, this delicate dance of light and shadow marks the beginning of an intensely disciplined day, a day that will stretch and test every fiber of your being, yet subtly, patiently shape you into something entirely new. Your days as a shikomi are not yet filled with the shimmering silks or the delicate artistry of dance and music, but rather with the foundational, unyielding rhythm of service and silent observation. Every task, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, is a lesson, a brushstroke in the masterpiece you are destined to become. Your hands, once perhaps accustomed to the simple games of childhood, now learn the art of meticulous cleaning. You sweep the tatami mats with a gentle, rhythmic swish, ensuring not a single speck of dust remains, for the cleanliness of the okiya reflects the purity of spirit of its inhabitants. You polish the dark, gleaming wood of the corridors and the intricate lacquered furniture, bringing forth a deep, resonant shine that seems to absorb the soft morning light. Each movement must be precise, graceful, a ballet of domesticity, the feel of the broom in your hands, the scent of fresh wood polish, the cool, smooth surface beneath your fingertips. These sensory details become your world, anchoring you in the present, teaching you focus and patience. You carry heavy buckets of water from the well, feeling the strain in your young arms, learning the importance of physical endurance, a quiet strength that will serve you well in the demanding years ahead. There is no complaining, no hesitation, only quiet, unwavering execution. Beyond the physical demands, the lessons in etiquette begin subtly, woven into the very fabric of daily life. You learn the precise way to kneel, to rise, to bow, each movement a silent language of respect and humility. Your posture, once perhaps relaxed and youthful, is now constantly monitored, gently corrected, until it becomes a natural extension of your being. Back straight, shoulders relaxed, head held high, yet never arrogantly. You practice the delicate art of serving tea, not just the mechanics of pouring, but the elegance of presenting the cup, the subtle glance, the quiet grace that transforms a simple act into a moment of beauty. These are not merely rules, they are the unspoken grammar of this hidden world, the refined behaviors that set a geisha apart, even in her earliest stages. You are taught to walk with a delicate, gliding step, barely disturbing the tatami, a movement that suggests weightlessness and poise, a precursor to the intricate steps of traditional dance. Every single step, every turn of your head, every gesture of your hand is observed, refined, perfected. The most profound lessons, however, are often silent. You learn to listen with an intensity you never imagined, to observe everything, and to speak only when necessary, and then, with utmost thought and respect. You are a shadow, ever present, yet almost invisible, absorbing the nuances of conversation, the delicate interplay of wit between the older Maiko and geisha, the subtle smiles, the precise timing of a joke or a poetic verse. The younger geisha in training, the minarai, and the established Maiko often seem like ethereal beings to you, their beauty and grace a distant aspiration. You watch them prepare, observing the intricate process of applying white makeup, the delicate lines of red on their lips, the elaborate dressing in their magnificent kimonos. These moments of observation are invaluable, offering silent glimpses into the artistry and dedication that await you, fueling a quiet, persistent ambition within your heart. The days are long, stretching from the first hint of dawn until the late hours when the okiya finally settles into a hushed stillness after the geisha return from their banquets. You are often the last to sleep, preparing for the next morning, ensuring everything is in its proper place. There is little time for personal reflection, for longing for the past. The relentless routine, though gentle in its enforcement, is all-consuming. It is a slow, methodical erasure of the former self, replacing it with the discipline, the grace, and the unwavering spirit of a future geisha. The scent of new tatami, the cool feel of polished wood under your hand, the distant hum of a shamisen as an older sister practices. These sensory anchor points define your new reality. You are a shikomi, a student of the invisible, a silent apprentice in the art of living beautifully, learning to find strength not in defiance, but in absolute serene surrender to the path. It is a profound, almost spiritual process of breaking down the old to build the new, of carving out raw potential into refined artistry, one patient, dedicated day at a time. The world outside these walls is fading, and the world within is slowly, inexorably becoming your only truth. The tireless rhythm of your shikomi days, once filled with the endless sweep of brooms and the gleam of polished wood, begins to subtly shift. There comes a day when the oka-san, with a knowing yet unreadable glance, gestures for you to join the other young girls gathered in the main practice room, a space always infused with the faint scent of incense and the ghost of melodies past. This is the quiet, profound turning point, the moment you transition from the unseen servant to a minarai, an apprentice whose journey into artistry now officially begins. Your hands, still strong from chores, now take on a new purpose, learning to hold the fan with delicate precision, to pluck the shamisen strings with hesitant fingers, to arrange flowers with an eye for ephemeral beauty. The lessons intensify, becoming the very core of your existence. Hours are spent in the dance studio, a large, airy room with polished wooden floors that reflect the light. Here, under the stern but patient guidance of a dance mistress, you learn the foundational movements of Kyoto-style dance, known as kyomi. Each gesture, each step, each turn of the head is not merely movement, but a story, a poem brought to life. Your muscles ache, your feet burn, but you persevere, striving for the perfect balance, the exquisite grace that makes the dance appear effortless. You learn to express profound emotions through the smallest tilt of a wrist, the gentle flutter of a fan, a fleeting glance. The sounds of the drum and shamisen become your internal rhythm, guiding your body through narratives of love, loss, and the ever-changing seasons. It is an education not just of the body, but of the soul. Music, too, becomes a demanding mistress. The three-stringed shamisen, with its resonant, almost melancholic tone, is placed in your hands. At first, your fingers are clumsy, the plectrum awkward, producing only dissonant scratches. But day after day, hour after hour, you practice, listening intently as the older maiko produce melodies that seem to weave directly into the heart. Slowly, painstakingly, the notes begin to flow, forming simple tunes, then more complex pieces. You learn to sing accompanying folk songs, your voice trained to be soft, clear, and expressive, conveying nuances of emotion with every word. The tea ceremony, once a series of observed rituals, now demands your active participation. You learn the precise movements of handling the whisk, the bowl, the hot water, transforming the preparation and serving of tea into a meditation, an art form in itself where every detail holds profound significance. You also delve into the delicate art of flower arrangement, ikebana, learning to create harmony and balance from a few carefully chosen stems and blossoms, understanding their symbolism and fleeting beauty. But the most striking transformation, the one that truly marks your visible transition to a maiko, is the elaborate ritual of physical adornment. The iconic white makeup, or shiroi, is applied in thick, smooth layers, creating a mask of purity and porcelain-like beauty. This isn't about hiding, it's about transforming, elevating the natural face into an artistic canvas. Your eyebrows are drawn delicately, a subtle arch that hints at serenity. Your eyes are carefully lined with black and red, emphasizing their shape and depth, giving them a mysterious, captivating allure. Finally, the lips, often painted to resemble a small, exquisite bud, or a vibrant red against the stark white, become the focal point, a symbol of your burgeoning artistry. The process is lengthy, precise, and requires immense patience, each stroke a deliberate act of creation. Then come the kimonos, garments of breathtaking beauty and immense weight, layers upon layers of silk, intricately embroidered with designs that tell stories of nature, poetry, and ancient myths. The feel of the rich fabric against your skin, the rustle of the silk as you move, the vibrant colors and patterns that seem to shift with every step. Each kimono is a masterpiece, carefully chosen for the season and the occasion. You learn the complex art of wearing them, of moving with grace despite their bulk, of carrying their elegance as if it were a second skin, and above all, the unique maiko hairstyle, the wereshinobu, an elaborate confection of real hair, carefully shaped, pinned, and adorned with exquisite seasonal ornaments, kanzashi. It is a heavy, fragile work of art, uncomfortable to sleep on, requiring hours of careful maintenance, but it is also a crown, a declaration of your identity, of your journey, of the artist you are becoming. The day arrives, the day of your misadashi, your official debut as a maiko. A mixture of profound excitement and nervous apprehension bubbles within you. After years of dedicated training, of silent observation, of endless lessons, this is the moment you step into the light, ready to showcase the artistry you have painstakingly cultivated. You are dressed in your most splendid kimono, your hair meticulously styled and adorned, your face a canvas of pure, unblemished white. You pay your respects to the okasan, a deep, silent bow that signifies both gratitude and renewed commitment. Then, you embark on the traditional rounds of greetings, visiting other okiya and tea houses, introducing yourself, your new maiko name, echoing softly through the ancient streets. It is a moment of profound significance, a public declaration of your new life. You are no longer merely a girl, no longer just a shikomi or a minarai. You are now a maiko, an apprentice geisha, a blooming flower in the hidden gardens of Kyoto, ready to bring beauty, art, and charm to the world. One graceful step at a time, the whispers of the shamisen, the delicate rustle of silk, the intricate dance of light on your painted face. All these elements combine to create a perfect illusion, a living work of art, now finally presented to the world. Having stepped into the vibrant, fleeting world as a maiko, your journey now truly begins to unfold in the heart of geisha life, the ozashiki. This is not merely a dinner party, it is a meticulously crafted performance, an intimate gathering where art, conversation, and grace converge, creating an ephemeral realm of beauty and refined entertainment for the guests. You enter these elegant tea houses and traditional restaurants, your footsteps almost silent on the polished wood, carrying the weight of your exquisite kimono and the quiet confidence born from years of tireless training. The atmosphere within an ozashiki is a delicate tapestry woven from hushed anticipation, the gentle clink of ceramic sake cups, and the warm, inviting glow of paper lanterns. The air is often fragrant with the subtle perfume of incense, the aroma of fine Japanese cuisine, perhaps delicate tempura or fresh sushi, and the sweet, light scent of plum blossoms or jasmine carried on the breeze. Each room is a tableau, minimalist yet rich in detail, perfectly arranged seasonal flowers in a tokonoma alcove, calligraphy scrolls adorning the walls, and soft zabuton cushions arranged around low tables. Your presence, as a maiko, as a blooming artist, is the most vital element, adding a vibrant, living beauty to the already serene setting. Your role here extends far beyond mere presence. It is a profound, intricate dance of engagement. You are not just there to look beautiful, you are the architect of the evening's charm, a living repository of culture and entertainment. The dance, kyomai, which once strained your muscles during endless practice, now flows from you with an almost ethereal grace. Each movement of your fan, each delicate step, each expressive turn of your head tells a story, perhaps of a yearning love, the beauty of a changing season, or a poignant moment from ancient folklore. The sounds of the shamisen, played with practiced precision by an elder geisha, fill the room, sometimes a lively, rhythmic tune that invites laughter, other times a haunting, melancholic melody that stirs deeper emotions. You move in harmony with the music, your body a living brushstroke, painting emotions in the air. But the art of the ozashiki is equally, if not more, about the art of conversation and wit. This is where your tireless lessons in poetry, literature, history, and current events truly shine. You must be able to engage clients from all walks of life, businessmen, politicians, artists, in intelligent, captivating dialogue. The conversation flows like a gentle river, sometimes sparkling with playful banter, other times delving into deeper, more reflective topics. You learn to listen intently, to ask insightful questions, to offer compliments with genuine warmth and to subtly guide the discussion, always ensuring everyone feels at ease and entertained. You might recite a classical poem, share a witty observation, or even engage in traditional drinking games, your laughter light and melodious, adding to the joyous atmosphere. The goal is to create a perfect, harmonious space where worries dissipate and the present moment is filled with beauty and delight. The intellectual demands are immense, requiring not just memory, but true understanding and quick-wittedness. You are expected to be informed, charming, and endlessly patient, creating an illusion of effortless grace, even when navigating complex social dynamics. It's a delicate balance, being present and engaging, yet maintaining a certain dignified distance, an aura of polite mystery. You become a master of discretion, understanding that the confidences shared within these walls remain sacred, unspoken truths. You are a curator of joy, a temporary companion, and a cultural ambassador, all wrapped in layers of exquisite silk and refined artistry. This is the heart of your life, the essence of being a geisha, not just a performer, but a creator of fleeting, unforgettable moments, a living embodiment of Japan's profound aesthetic. And as the evening draws to a close and the guests depart, you are left with the quiet satisfaction of a masterpiece skillfully rendered, knowing that you have, for a precious few hours, transported them to a world of exquisite dreams. As the last whispers of appreciation and the distant echoes of shamisen music fade from the tea house, you return to the okiya in the quiet pre-dawn hours. The exquisite kimono, which felt so light and ethereal during the performance, now seems to weigh heavily with fatigue. Your feet, accustomed to the delicate movements of dance, ache with a dull, persistent throb from hours in wooden sandals. The white makeup, once a flawless mask of beauty, feels tight and drying on your skin, a signal that its purpose has been served. You are no longer the captivating Maiko enchanting a room. You are simply a young woman, weary but resolute, returning to the demanding solitude of your private world. The night offers little true rest. Even as others in the okiya sleep, your mind still hums with the recent performance. A subtle mistake in a dance step, a witty remark you wish you had made, the lingering scent of incense and sake. You carefully remove your elaborate hair ornaments, the kanzashi, and ease the pins from your intricate Ueshinobu hairstyle. Great care must be taken to preserve it, for it will endure for days, even a week, a delicate sculpture of your own hair, requiring minimal disruption. The hard, small pillow, or takamakura, awaits, designed to protect this precious coiffure during sleep, offering little comfort to your aching neck. You drift into a light, restless sleep, acutely aware that the first rays of dawn will soon herald another demanding day. Indeed, the sun has barely begun to paint the sky with soft hues of lavender and rose when the okiya stirs to life, not with urgency, but with a quiet, purposeful rhythm. For you, the demanding routine begins long before any public appearance. Your mornings are not for leisure, but for the relentless, continuous pursuit of perfection. You rise, your body still stiff, the memories of yesterday's kneeling and dancing etched into your muscles. The delicate ritual of personal hygiene is observed, then the painstaking process of removing last night's makeup, cleansing your skin, and preparing it for the fresh canvas of oshiroi that will soon follow. There is no rushed vanity here, only disciplined self-care, a profound act of respect for the art you embody. Even when not performing, lessons continue. The shamisen, which you now play with a more practiced hand, still demands hours of dedicated practice. You refine your fingerwork, striving for the perfect vibrato, the most resonant pluck of the string. Your voice is trained further, learning to convey deeper emotion, to harmonize with complex melodies. Dance lessons intensify, moving beyond foundational steps to intricate choreography, each movement imbued with layers of meaning and tradition. The dance mistress, herself a former geisha, observes with an eagle eye, correcting the smallest angle of your wrist, the most subtle tilt of your head, until grace becomes second nature, an instinct. You might also find yourself immersed in calligraphy, perfecting the elegant strokes of a brush, or studying classical literature and poetry, enriching the intellectual wellspring that fuels your conversation and wit. The education never truly ends. It is a lifelong commitment to refinement. Then comes the elaborate, almost ceremonial process of dressing and grooming. The new oshiroi is applied, layer by slow, deliberate layer, transforming your face into that familiar, serene mask of white. The delicate lines of black and red around your eyes, the precise shaping of your brows, the careful painting of your lips. Each step is a meditation, a silent invocation of the artistic persona you are crafting. Your elaborate hairstyle, carefully maintained overnight, is gently retouched, often with the help of an older sister or the okasan, the exquisite kanzashi of the season, carefully reinserted. Each hairpin, each silk flower is placed with intention, a silent declaration of the season and your status. Then, the kimono, layers of fine silk, an undergarment, a long underkimono, and finally, the outer kimono, each one fastened with intricate ties and the broad obi sash. This is not a quick dressing. It is a meticulous art form, requiring patience, precision, and often assistance. The weight of the silk, the careful arrangement of the layers, the way the fabric drapes and moves, it is a constant reminder of the physical demands of your existence. Throughout the day, even when not performing or taking lessons, there is a pervasive sense of being on display within the okiya. Your posture, your speech, your demeanor, all are expected to reflect the grace and discipline of a geisha. Casual moments are rare. True personal time a precious, fleeting luxury. Even managing the household affairs, such as observing how the okasan handles a merchant or assisting with smaller tasks, teaches you the economic realities and the meticulous management required to sustain this hidden world. You are learning to oversee the delicate balance of beauty and commerce, observing the intricate dance of reputation and finance that keeps the okiya alive. Every interaction is a lesson, every observation an opportunity to absorb the nuances of your future role. The pressure to always maintain an impeccable appearance and demeanor is a constant, quiet companion. It is an internal vigilance, a silent promise to uphold the exacting standards of your art. There are moments of quiet solitude, perhaps a stolen minute in the garden, watching a single plum blossom fall, or a brief, shared glance with a sister who understands the unspoken weight of the world you inhabit. These are the moments when the human behind the mask breathes, reflects, and finds a quiet resilience. The life of a maiko, even in its private hours, is a profound testament to unwavering dedication, a beautiful, demanding cycle of creation and recreation, all in service of an art form that transcends the fleeting present. You are not simply living, you are perpetually becoming an ever-evolving work of art, refined by discipline, sculpted by tradition, and illuminated by the subtle light of your own resilient spirit. The public face of a maiko, a vision of disciplined beauty and effortless grace, is a carefully constructed masterpiece. But beneath the layers of silk and white makeup, behind the serene smile and captivating dance, lies a deeper, more complex world, the inner landscape of the heart and mind. After the applause fades and the guests depart, when the okiya finally falls silent in the deep hours of the night, a different reality unfolds. This is a life woven not just with threads of artistry, but also with profound personal sacrifices, a delicate balance of unwavering tradition and the quiet, persistent longings of the human spirit. The air in these solitary moments often feels heavier, laden with unspoken thoughts, and the ghost of choices made long ago, choices that now define your entire existence. Imagine, if you will, what it truly means to leave behind the world you knew, to essentially sever the ties that bind you to your birth family. Your original name, as we discussed, was gracefully relinquished, a symbolic shedding of your past identity. But the emotional resonance of that act, the quiet ache of separation, can linger like the scent of fading incense. You are a daughter of the okiya now, part of a new, chosen family, but the faces of your mother, father, siblings, the familiar laughter of your childhood home, they become distant memories, cherished but increasingly out of reach. The sound of their voices, once a comforting melody, now only exists in the quiet chambers of your memory. Letters, if they come at all, are infrequent and carefully screened by the okasan, maintaining the necessary, often painful, separation between your two worlds. This isolation from family is not a punishment, but a fundamental requirement of the path, ensuring your complete and utter dedication to the geisha life. It is a quiet solitude, a profound loneliness that can settle deep in the heart, a silent, unacknowledged cost of the exquisite beauty and joy you create for others. It's a striking paradox, isn't it? To bring so much connection and delight to your clients, while often experiencing such a deep personal disconnection from those you once held dearest. This detachment, though essential for your profession, leaves an indelible mark, a quiet space within that yearns for a past that can never truly return. Perhaps one of the most significant and often overlooked sacrifices is the impossibility of marriage, of forming a conventional family of your own. The path of a geisha is, by its very nature, a path of independence, of unwavering commitment to your art and to the okiya that raised you. To become a wife and mother, to build a home outside these sacred walls, would be to abandon the intricate tapestry of your chosen profession, to unravel years of painstaking dedication and cultural stewardship. Your life, your entire being, is dedicated to the enhancement of beauty, the mastery of performance, and the preservation of culture. The fleeting whispers of romantic love, the simple dream of a husband and children, the warmth of a shared future in a private home, these are luxuries not afforded to you. It is a profound moral dilemma, a choice not always made consciously in childhood, but one that becomes deeply ingrained and reinforced with every passing year, every lesson learned, every captivating performance given. You are bound by the strict adherence to tradition, by a silent vow that transcends personal desire. There is a profound, almost poetic sadness in this, a quiet acceptance of a destiny shaped by the rigorous demands of art, rather than by conventional love or personal longing. I know it's not easy to fully comprehend this deliberate turning away from a path so many yearn for, but for the geisha, it is at the very heart of her devotion, a sacrifice made for a greater artistic purpose. The quiet understanding that your life is not entirely your own, but belongs to the lineage of art and tradition, settles deep within your spirit. Yet, within the enclosed world of the okiya, amidst these profound personal costs, there is also a unique and powerful source of strength: sisterhood. The other maiko and geisha are not just colleagues, they are your chosen family, bound by a shared journey, common purpose, and an unspoken understanding that transcends superficiality. You share the same demanding routine, the same physical aches from hours of training, the same small triumphs and quiet moments of despair. This shared experience creates a bond unlike any other, a deep, resonant connection forged in the fires of collective discipline. You learn from them, observing their techniques, their grace, their resilience. You lean on them, sharing hushed conversations in the late hours, finding solace in their knowing glances. And in turn, you offer your unwavering support, a comforting hand on a shoulder during a moment of doubt, or a gentle word of encouragement when spirits are low. They understand the intricate nuances of your life, the complex rules, the constant pressure, in a way no outsider ever could. This is a confirmation with relief, a powerful realization that you are not entirely alone in this extraordinary, demanding existence. They are the mirror in which you see your own struggles and triumphs reflected, a silent testament to shared endurance, a collective heartbeat that sustains you. However, even within this close-knit sisterhood, human nature inevitably asserts itself. There can be subtle rivalries, a quiet competition for the okasan's favor, for a client's preference, or for recognition within the art form. These are rarely overt, seldom spoken aloud, but exist as an undercurrent, a delicate dance of ambition and self-preservation, veiled beneath layers of politeness and grace, a slight tightening of a smile, a brief flicker in the eyes, an almost imperceptible shift in posture. These are the tells that reveal the intricate social dynamics at play. Yet, it is through navigating these challenges, learning to find your own light without dimming another's, that a deeper resilience is forged. You learn to maintain your own artistic integrity, to find your place within the intricate hierarchy with grace and humility, understanding that true artistry is born from within. The strength derived from this unique sisterhood becomes an invaluable anchor, a quiet harbor in the sometimes turbulent sea of your existence. In the rare, quiet moments when the okiya is truly still and the world outside seems to hold its breath, you might find yourself in deep reflection. Perhaps while watching the moonlight filter through the delicate patterns of the shoji screens, casting intricate shadows on the tatami mats, or perhaps when tending to a tiny, meticulously raked Zen garden, the rhythmic movement of the rake, a calming mantra. These are the precious, emotional breathing spaces where the mask can briefly slip and the young woman beneath can simply be. A quiet sigh, a moment of introspection, a silent acknowledgement of the path chosen and the path forsaken, a gentle touch to your own cheek, feeling the texture of your skin beneath the remnants of makeup, a reminder of your own humanity. It is in these moments that you gather your inner strength, reaffirm your dedication, and reconcile the contradictions of your life. The beauty, the art, the tradition, they are all worth the sacrifice. You are a living testament to a profound legacy, a vessel of culture, and in these quiet moments, you find peace in that powerful purpose. This life, though demanding and often solitary, is also a profound journey of self-discovery and the relentless pursuit of an art form that will echo through generations, a silent, beautiful song of endurance. The intricate dance of a maiko's life, filled with endless lessons, demanding performances, and quiet sacrifices, is a journey of relentless cultivation. Years have passed since you first stepped into the okiya as a shy shikomi, since you first felt the delicate weight of a shamisen in your hands as a minarai, and since you first made your public debut as a blossoming maiko. Each meticulously learned dance step, each perfectly recited poem, each graceful movement has been a silent testament to your unwavering dedication. Now, the culmination of this profound commitment, the zenith of your apprenticeship, slowly approaches, the erike ceremony. This is more than just a ceremony. It is a profound metamorphosis, a sacred ritual that marks your coming of age, your graduation from maiko to a fully recognized geisha, or geiko, as you will now be known in Kyoto. It is a moment of both profound achievement and a quiet, almost spiritual, rebirth. The anticipation leading up to erike is a soft, persistent hum within the okiya. It's a period of deep reflection, a quiet acknowledgement of the girl you were and the woman you are becoming. Your older sisters, the geiko, offer knowing smiles and gentle words of encouragement, sharing stories of their own transitions, understanding the complex mix of excitement and solemnity you feel. There is a sense of community-wide pride, a recognition of the tireless effort and unyielding spirit that has brought you to this threshold. This momentous occasion, this plot twist in your life's narrative, is not a sudden event, but the slow, elegant unfurling of a new chapter, carefully prepared over years. The erike ceremony itself is a private, deeply significant event, often taking place in the early morning within the okiya, or at a specific tea house, away from the bustling public gaze. It begins with a solemn exchange of sake cups, symbolizing the formal bond between you, the okasan, and often your older sister Geiko, who has guided you. The air is still, reverent, imbued with the weight of tradition and the quiet prayers for your future success. This is where the defining shift, the slow reveal of your new identity, truly begins. The most poignant and visible transformation occurs with your attire and presentation. The vibrant, elaborate warashinobu hairstyle, which has been your maiko crown for so long, is meticulously taken down. In its place, your hair is styled into the simpler, more mature shimada style, a sophisticated bun that speaks of elegance and wisdom, rather than youthful exuberance. The heavy, ornate kanzashi of your maiko days are replaced by fewer, more refined ornaments, often made of precious metals or exquisite lacquer, reflecting a seasoned artist rather than an apprentice. This is a visual declaration, a quiet but powerful statement of your elevated status. The subtle changes in your makeup also play a crucial role in this visual transition. While still employing oshiroi for the porcelain-like canvas, the red on your lips, once confined to the lower lip to signify youth, now adorns both lips, a bolder, more confident stroke. The precise lining around your eyes might become slightly more understated, hinting at a deeper inner beauty that no longer requires overt embellishment. These are not merely cosmetic changes, they are symbolic brushstrokes on the canvas of your evolving persona, each one a mark of maturity and self-possession. Then comes the symbolic changing of the collar, the very essence of the erike. As a maiko, your under kimono, or juban, featured a brightly coloured, often embroidered collar, signifying your youthful apprenticeship. Now, with gentle, practiced hands, this vibrant collar is replaced by a pristine, pure, white one. This definitional framing of the white collar signifies your mastery, your purity of art, and your full recognition as a geiko. It is a physical manifestation of your graduation, a visible declaration of your achievement. The feel of the crisp white fabric against your skin is a powerful sensory experience, a tangible reminder of your new identity. The kimonos you will now wear will also reflect this shift. While still breathtakingly beautiful, they will often feature more subdued patterns and colors, favoring the elegance of design over flamboyant display, befitting a mature artist. The length of your obi, the broad sash, will also be tied in a different style, reflecting the more understated sophistication of a geiko. This entire transformation, from maiko to geiko, is a powerful payoff and setup, a culmination of years of tireless effort, a reward for your unwavering dedication and simultaneously, the setup for a new chapter filled with different responsibilities and freedoms. The initial awe and nervous anticipation you felt as a young shikomi are now replaced by a quiet pride, a deep sense of accomplishment. You have mastered the foundational arts, honed your conversational skills, and navigated the intricate social world of the ozashiki. You have proven your resilience, your discipline, and your profound commitment to the geisha path. As you stand, fully transformed, a geiko gazing into a mirror, the reflection is no longer that of the girl who entered the okiya, nor even the apprentice who captivated audiences. It is the reflection of a woman, an artist, a cultural guardian, whose face now carries the subtle marks of experience, whose eyes hold deeper wisdom, and whose every fiber exudes a quiet, powerful grace. There is a newfound sense of personal authority, a deeper understanding of your own capabilities, and a readiness to embrace the broader, more influential role that awaits you. The journey has been long, arduous, and often solitary, but in this moment of erike, you understand with profound clarity that every single step was worth it. You are now truly a living embodiment of refined art and enduring tradition, a geiko of Kyoto, ready to guide others into the ephemeral world of beauty and grace you so masterfully create. You have not just changed collars, you have changed destinies. The white collar, now a permanent feature of your attire, feels different. It is no longer just a symbol of completion, but a mantle of profound responsibility, a quiet declaration of your status as a geiko. Years, perhaps decades, have gracefully unfurled since your erikai ceremony, each one adding new layers to your artistry, new depths to your understanding of the world and of human nature. You are no longer merely performing, you are embodying, living, and breathing the very essence of geisha culture, a respected elder in a world that reveres wisdom as much as beauty. Your presence now commands a different kind of attention, a quiet reverence born from genuine mastery and an unwavering dedication that has stood the test of time. Your status within the Hanamachi, the geisha district, has blossomed into one of profound respect and influence. Younger Maiko, and even burgeoning geiko, look to you with a mixture of awe and aspiration, seeking your quiet guidance, observing your every graceful movement as if studying a living scroll of tradition. The oka-san, once your stern guide, now treats you with the deference due to a pillar of the house, often consulting you on intricate matters, valuing your seasoned judgment. You have become an authority, not just in your performances, but in the subtle nuances of managing relationships, preserving the integrity of the okiya, and upholding the strict yet beautiful codes of conduct. Your words carry weight, your opinions are sought, and your wisdom, hard-won through countless experiences, is a precious commodity. You are now a guardian of the Hanamachi's legacy, a living bridge between the ancient past and the ever-evolving present. The wisdom you have gained is not found in books alone. It is etched into your very being, a luminous understanding forged in the crucible of thousands of ozashiki. You have witnessed the full spectrum of human emotion, from the soaring heights of joy to the quiet depths of sorrow, always with a discerning eye and an empathetic heart. You understand the intricate dance of diplomacy, the subtle art of making each guest feel not just entertained, but truly seen and understood. Your conversation flows with an effortless charm, infused with a deeper insight, an ability to weave historical anecdotes, classical poetry, and current events into a seamless, captivating narrative. You can read a room with a single glance, anticipating needs, deflecting awkwardness, and subtly steering interactions with the skill of a master weaver. Your wit is sharper, yet kinder, your observations more profound, born from a life lived fully within the intricate tapestry of human connection. This wisdom has become an integral part of your allure, a quiet magnet that draws people to your presence, seeking not just entertainment, but also a moment of genuine connection with a soul that understands. Your influence now extends far beyond the intimate confines of the ozashiki. You are a recognized cultural ambassador, often invited to prestigious events, sought after for your insights into traditional arts, and admired as a living embodiment of Japanese elegance. You might be asked to advise on ceremonial matters, to perform at grand openings, or to represent the Hanamachi at significant cultural gatherings. This is a subtle recognition of your vital role in preserving and promoting the profound beauty of your heritage. You are not merely a performer, you are a living treasure, a vessel carrying the accumulated artistry of generations. And in this role, you actively contribute to preserving traditions, mentoring younger apprentices, ensuring that the delicate flame of geisha culture continues to burn brightly passing on not just techniques, but the very spirit of the art. The evolution of your artistic expression and persona has been a journey of constant refinement. Your dance, already graceful as a maiko, now possesses a profound gravitas, a deeper emotional resonance that moves audiences not just with its beauty, but with its soul. Each movement, once practiced with youthful vigor, now carries the weight of lived experience, a subtle understanding of the stories you tell. Your shamisen playing, once focused on technical perfection, now resonates with a more personal, nuanced interpretation, each note imbued with your own unique voice. Your artistry has become less about displaying skill and more about conveying emotion, about creating an immersive experience that transcends the ordinary. The foundational discipline now allows for effortless, profound expression. You have developed your own distinctive style, a unique blend of tradition and personal insight that sets you apart, making your performances truly unforgettable. Yet, even in this zenith of your career, there is a subtle undercurrent, an awareness that the world outside the hanamachi is perpetually shifting. Modernity's relentless march brings with it new challenges, new distractions, and a different pace of life. But within your world, you remain a bastion of enduring beauty and tradition, a quiet anchor in a sea of change. You understand that to maintain relevance, to cultivate curiosity in new generations, the core essence of the art must remain pure, while its presentation can subtly evolve. You have learned to adapt, not by compromising tradition, but by deepening its meaning, by demonstrating its timeless appeal in an ever-changing world. Your presence is a testament to resilience, a quiet strength that shows how profound art can not only survive, but thrive through the ages. You are a living testament, a beautiful and wise presence, whose life is a vibrant, continuing masterpiece, enriching all who have the privilege to witness it. The world outside the hanamachi, once a distant hum, began to roar with the engines of modernity, bringing an era of unprecedented, often jarring, change. As your own career as a geiko matured and your wisdom deepened, you observed the subtle, then increasingly overt, shifts in Japanese society. The traditional landscape, where the geisha held a revered place as cultural custodians, began to evolve rapidly, a delicate ecosystem adjusting to a new climate. The once unquestioned value of quiet beauty and refined artistry found itself competing with the loud, fast-paced allure of Western entertainment and evolving social norms. This was a hidden bomb, a silent challenge that threatened to slowly erode the very foundations of a centuries-old tradition, a shift in the very air that you could almost taste, a bitter tang amidst the familiar sweetness of incense. The vibrant colors of the traditional world seemed, for a time, to fade under the harsh new lights of a rapidly industrializing nation, leaving a quiet, lingering melancholy in its wake. The post-war era, in particular, brought a tidal wave of economic and social transformation, a cause and effect compression that reshaped Japan at an astonishing speed. The emphasis shifted from collective devotion to individual aspirations, with new opportunities in factories and offices, offering a different kind of independence and financial stability. Fewer young girls felt the profound calling to dedicate their lives to the rigorous discipline of the okiya, the strict training, the long apprenticeship, the profound personal sacrifices. These demanding requirements seemed increasingly out of step with a world that celebrated immediate personal freedom and instant gratification. The very idea of spending years perfecting an ephemeral art for others became less appealing to many. The number of active geisha began to dwindle, the once bustling hanamachi growing quieter, its narrow lamplit alleys holding fewer hurried footsteps, fewer hushed greetings. Some okiya, once teeming with life and laughter, reluctantly closed their sliding doors, their intricate lattices now permanently shut, as the supply of eager young apprentices and the demand for traditional entertainment both waned. It was a melancholy time, witnessing the slow, quiet fading of an art form so deeply intertwined with the nation's very soul, like watching ancient, delicate cherry blossoms fall, knowing they might not return with the same abundance, leaving behind only echoes in the wind. The silence that crept into the spaces once filled with shamisen melodies and poetic banter was a heavy, poignant presence, a testament to a changing world. But the spirit of the geisha, like the inherent resilience of the ancient bamboo, proved to be remarkably enduring. Even as the challenges mounted, there were powerful, dedicated efforts to preserve this unique cultural heritage, a testament to its profound, timeless value. Okasan-san, the wise and experienced geiko, cultural scholars, and passionate patrons recognized the urgent need to safeguard this living art form, this precious repository of Japan's aesthetic soul. They established cultural foundations, opened new centers specifically dedicated to the study and practice of geisha arts, and launched innovative initiatives to educate the public, both Japanese and international, about the true essence of the geisha, not as relics of a forgotten past, but as vibrant living artists whose contributions remain vital. These efforts became a powerful form of social proof, demonstrating that the tradition was not merely a historical curiosity, a quaint memory, but a treasured, living, breathing part of Japan's identity, worthy of active preservation and unwavering support. It became a collective endeavor, a rhythmic callback to the shared purpose, and the deep, communal bonds that always defined the okiya, a quiet, resolute declaration that this beauty would not be allowed to vanish. The soft glow of understanding began to return, rekindling interest and respect. Slowly, tenderly, new generations of young women, drawn by the enduring mystique and the profound artistry, began to rediscover the challenging, yet deeply rewarding path. While their numbers might never again reach the bustling heights of the geisha's golden age, their dedication, their passion, and their commitment were no less fervent, no less profound. They entered the okiya, some filled with a youthful idealism, others with a deep personal yearning to connect with their heritage, embracing the rigorous discipline, learning the ancient dances with renewed vigor, mastering the complex, evocative melodies of the shamisen with patient resolve, and studying the delicate art of conversation with intellectual curiosity. These young women, with their unwavering spirits, represent a conditional future perspective, a hopeful, vibrant continuation of a legacy that might have otherwise been lost to the winds of change. They are the new blooms in an ancient, cherished garden, tending carefully to the deep roots of tradition, while gently adapting to the inevitable realities of a modern world, proving with every graceful step and every poetic verse that true beauty and authentic art are indeed timeless, transcending eras and generations. Their quiet presence ensures the rhythm continues. The enduring mystique of the geisha continues to captivate hearts around the globe, drawing curiosity and admiration from distant lands. There is an inherent, powerful allure in a life so completely dedicated to beauty, discipline, and the meticulous cultivation of art in its purest form. The iconic image of the geisha, with her enigmatic smile, her graceful, almost ethereal movements, her captivating wit, and her profound understanding of human connection, remains a potent symbol of Japanese culture and its deep, refined aesthetic sensibilities. It's a mirror opening, reflecting on all the intricate traditions and sacrifices we have explored throughout this long journey. The silent, unyielding strength of the shikomi, the blossoming, hopeful artistry of the maiko, the profound, resonant wisdom of the geiko, all converge and crystallize in this singular, enduring image. It gently reminds us, in our own hurried, modern lives, that there is profound, undeniable value in slowing down, in dedicating oneself to mastery, in cultivating patience, and in creating moments of ephemeral beauty that not only delight the senses, but also elevate the human spirit, offering a quiet sanctuary from the ordinary. The future of the geisha, while perhaps different in scale and context from its historical zenith, remains a future deeply rooted in diligent preservation and thoughtful, quiet evolution. Dedicated efforts continue tirelessly to ensure that the delicate, complex arts are meticulously passed down from one generation to the next, that the rich, intricate stories of these remarkable women are continually told and heard, and that the profound, invaluable contribution of these extraordinary artists to Japanese culture is never, ever forgotten. They are not simply entertainers. They are living repositories of history, philosophy, and art, embodying centuries of tradition in every gesture. Their continued existence, their quiet resilience, is a powerful testament to the enduring power of tradition, the timeless beauty of discipline, and the unwavering human desire to create and share moments of exquisite grace. The soft rustle of silk, the gentle, resonant strum of a shamisen, the subtle, expressive tilt of a head, these deeply evocative elements continue to echo through time, a lingering whisper of a hidden world, eternally beautiful, forever inspiring, and forever holding a special place in the tapestry of human culture. This art, this life, continues its elegant dance. We have journeyed together, haven't we? From the whispered invitation into the veiled world of the okiya, through the gentle rustle of silk and the soft strum of a shamisen, We have walked alongside a young girl, watching her shed her given name and her past, transforming into something profoundly new. We witnessed her first, hesitant steps as a shikomi, learning the quiet grace of service, understanding that even the sweeping of a tatami mat held a lesson in discipline. Her hands, once soft, grew strong, her spirit resilient, as she embraced the rigorous foundations of her training. This was not a quick ascent, but a meticulous, patient carving of raw potential into refined artistry. We watched as she bloomed into a minarai, then a maiko, her face becoming a canvas of pure white, her hair a delicate sculpture adorned with seasonal kanzashi. We felt the excitement and apprehension of her debut, the quiet triumph of presenting herself to a world ready to be enchanted. Her journey through the ozashiki revealed the true depth of a geisha's artistry, not just in captivating dance or melancholic melodies, but in the subtle art of conversation, the quick wit, the ability to create an ephemeral paradise of beauty and intellectual engagement. We came to understand that her role was that of a cultural ambassador, a living embodiment of Japan's profound aesthetic, crafting moments of perfect harmony for those around her. But we also peered beyond the public gaze, didn't we? Into the demanding daily life of private discipline, where early mornings and continued lessons were the silent partners to her public performances. We saw the endless ritual of makeup and costume changes, the scarcity of true personal time, and the constant pressure to maintain an impeccable demeanor. And perhaps most poignantly, we delved into the inner world, the quiet sacrifices, the isolation from family, the impossibility of a conventional marriage, the moments of solitude within a tightly knit yet demanding sisterhood. We witnessed the profound emotional costs, yet also the remarkable resilience, the quiet strength derived from shared purpose, and the unique bonds forged within the okiya walls. We celebrated her erike, the symbolic changing of the collar, marking her ascent from maiko to geiko, a testament to her mastery and the culmination of years of unwavering effort. We saw her evolve into a geiko at her zenith, a woman of profound wisdom and quiet influence. Her artistry matured, her presence commanding deep respect. And finally, we reflected on the enduring legacy of the geisha in a changing world, acknowledging the challenges faced by this ancient tradition in the face of modernity, yet celebrating the dedicated efforts to preserve this unique cultural heritage, ensuring that the flame of this exquisite art continues to burn brightly. This journey, my dear friends, has been an invitation not just to learn about the geisha, but to reflect on the profound value of discipline, the unwavering pursuit of art, and the quiet beauty of sacrifice. We've seen that behind the romanticized image lies a life of intense dedication, a profound commitment to an art form that elevates the human spirit. It is a testament to how beauty, when cultivated with such rigor, can transcend the mundane and create a world of ephemeral wonder. You have experienced, through this story, the depth of human endurance and the power of cultural preservation. You have walked in their footsteps, felt the weight of their kimonos, heard the silent wisdom in their performances. As we gently draw this chapter to a close, I invite you to carry these reflections with you. This experience, this deep dive into a hidden world, is a unique one, isn't it? If this journey has resonated with you, if it has offered you a moment of quiet wonder, a deeper understanding of dedication, or a profound appreciation for beauty cultivated through immense discipline, take a moment to acknowledge that connection. Your presence here, your thoughtful listening, is a testament to your own spirit of curiosity and your search for meaning. Your engagement strengthens this space we are building together, a sanctuary for calm and profound learning. Consider for a moment the immense resilience required to dedicate an entire life to such an art. In a world often seeking instant gratification, the geisha's path reminds us of the profound rewards of patience, perseverance, and unwavering commitment to a higher purpose. It reminds us that true artistry is not effortless. It is the exquisite outcome of tireless effort, silent sacrifice, and a deep, abiding love for one's craft. If you find beauty in this enduring dedication, if you wish to honor the quiet strength of these women, perhaps you might leave a single word or a phrase in the comments below, something that encapsulates what this journey has meant to you personally. Maybe it's dedication, grace, timeless beauty, or even quiet strength. Write these words, not just for me, but as an act of self-affirmation, a declaration of what values this story has brought to your own heart. Let your words be a silent echo of your appreciation, a gentle acknowledgement of the shared wisdom and the immersive story we've embarked upon tonight. It's not just a comment, it's a mark of your presence, a whisper to the vastness of our shared community, enriching us all. And if this tranquil exploration, this gentle unfolding of history, has helped you find a moment of peace, if it has softened the edges of your day and prepared your mind for a night of restful slumber, then consider joining our community. By subscribing, you are not just clicking a button, you are making a quiet commitment to continue exploring such depths with us, to finding calm, wisdom, and profound connection in the stories we share. You are saying, I value this journey, I seek deeper understanding, and I want to be part of its continuation. It is an invitation to remain connected, to ensure you don't miss the next gentle whisper, the next immersive journey we embark upon together into the hidden corners of history and culture. You are joining a family that values introspection, beauty, and the quiet strength of the human spirit. Now, as the narrative slowly settles, allow these final thoughts to gently permeate your being. Imagine the scent of plum blossoms, carried on a soft breeze, mingling with the subtle aroma of polished wood and burning incense. Feel the smooth, cool texture of silk against your skin. Hear the distant, soothing strum of a shamisen, played with a quiet mastery. Let the image of a geisha's serene, painted face, her eyes holding untold stories of grace and endurance, fill your mind. This is a moment of reflection, a space for you to simply be, to absorb the profound beauty, the quiet dignity, and the deep, resonant lessons we have encountered throughout this extraordinary journey. Allow yourself to drift, carried by these lingering whispers, towards a deep and peaceful rest. As the last echoes of our journey gently recede, I want to acknowledge you, the dedicated listener who has stayed with us until this very moment. In a world of fleeting attention, your presence here, your commitment to deeper understanding, speaks volumes. You are not just a viewer, you are a fellow seeker of wisdom, a quiet soul drawn to the profound and the beautiful. Very few journey to these quiet, final moments, and your presence here is a testament to your own deep connection with the themes we've explored tonight. You truly appreciate the quiet strength, the intricate beauty, and the profound dedication that defines the life of a geisha. To honor your dedication and to create a special bond within our community, I invite you to leave a subtle, shared secret in the comments below. If you've truly journeyed to this very end, if you've felt the lingering whisper of the geisha's world settle within you, simply type the phrase "Sakura Dreams" in the comments. This will be our silent handshake, a knowing nod between those who cherish these deep dives, a gentle mark that you are part of a special, discerning group. There's no pressure, just a gentle invitation to connect on a deeper level, a quiet sign of your shared appreciation. And as the last whispers of my voice begin to fade, know that this space, our community, is always here for you. It is a sanctuary for peace, for contemplation, and for journeys into the hidden beauty of the world. May the tranquility we found tonight linger, wrapping around you like a soft, silken kimono. Let the ambient sounds now gently carry you deeper into a realm of serene dreams.